Is on these Chiefs' towering tight end. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Chiefs and the Lions under the lights on Monday night.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off in Detroit. Starting from the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focused on rectifying those things here.
Throwing to start this game. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the Lions the first. Back to the well again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Pass interference. Defense.
We got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has it down close. Touchdown, Detroit. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This is taken in at the 13. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Pretty clear here by these two play calls. The offense, they wanted to attack this secondary in the passing game. But this defense, well, they more than respond. It's got them in great shape to make a stand right here on third down and finish off a brisk 3 and out to begin the game.
And the Lions into a nickel set for third down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swatted away, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. Kansas City sends out its punt team. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Lions will go on offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll throw to begin this drive. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Tight end motioning right. 2nd and 1. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Headed out right. He takes it himself. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Putting the tight end in motion. Play action on 1st down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So now it's 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now looking to throw. He finds Laporta. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. If you want to make that tackle, force the 4th down, it took a great defensive effort to do it. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
This taken from the 12. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Prime connected with Xavier Worthy there. And it sets up 2nd down. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
He has the 1st over the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Gets the feet in, that's a catch. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. It's caught, that's Calvin Austin. And they get this down to the 28. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st down, Chiefs.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Austin's there to haul it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now it's the 1st carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Looking to throw Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Back to throw. St. Brown there to bring it in. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. 2nd and 4. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air, Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they're going to take over possession. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Laporta with the grab. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
It's taken in by Williams. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Lions the 1st. Throwing off the play fake here. Finds Laporta. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Lions working here. From the 40 on 2nd down. Catch made by All. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw out of the gun. How's it at the 7? And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Kickoff taken at the 13. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Blitz coming. Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he's tackled for a short gain. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Lions readying for the punt. His first punt went 50. This is away and looks even better. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. This offense getting 1 final possession here before halftime. They could use something to trim that deficit and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Back to throw it. On target to Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. We've arrived at halftime here in Detroit. The Lions defending their building. They've got the lead at the break. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This is taken in at the 13. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Chiefs have their offense out to start this third quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half too as they chase this lead. First and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty. Here's Mahomes now. Has his man. It's Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to the air, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he gets it forward and still about a yard out of that. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Pistol now for Mahomes. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So he sends this one out of bounds, and that's going to put the upcoming drive at the 35-yard line. The Lions offense returning to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Bails out of the pocket, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And 14 at the 31-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Hits him on the out route.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. From midfield now. Hits his running back.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Caught by his back.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there, and that gives the Lions the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. St. Brown there to bring it in. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
How many times, Kate, how many times we sit in these meetings and the coaches will tell us the same thing? We win this game. We win these situations Monday to Saturday. That was awesome. That was short yardage recognition of that run, and they demolished it.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
This return makes it up to the 25. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Juke the defender. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down, Chiefs.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Connects with Wiley. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At their 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Catch made over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Again, Mahomes to throw. Austin's there to haul it in. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Here we go, 3rd, less than a yard. They send the tight end in motion. Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Kansas City. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs get it back to within 6.
Chiefs 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This return starts at the 5. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive. The Lions ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Pass play on 1st and 10. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And now they face 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down. Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Pass complete to Wiley. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Chiefs down by a touchdown. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Running back, motioning right. He'll throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions make the play that should win them this game.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. He gets another shot here. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. So now, here's 3rd and goal. 3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
He's throwing for it! And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Has his man. It's Pacheco. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 6 now. This finds Austin complete. And he's out of bounds past midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left and that clock winding down. Now it's Mahomes. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Back to the air, Mahomes. Catch made by Austin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Another throw for Mahomes. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Here he is to throw. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
First down goal at the 5-yard line.
So it's one for the win column for the Lions. Well, tip of the cap, Brock. You could not question that they brought some fight to the field, try to throw their best punches. But we both know an opponent playing well, a road game, a hostile crowd getting after them, just too much to overcome.
If you can't get the win on the road, and listen, more than half the time you won't, a coach at least wants to see his guys keep fighting and scratching and clawing until the final whistle. I think they at least did that, but there's going to be plenty of other areas to work on when they get to the practice field this week.